Merry Christmas, or holidays, or whatever you would like. We're doing a seafood cooking stream. We've got Mazzy here today.
Hello, everybody.
Special guest, a friend of mine actually, that I know, she actually frequents the hotel where I work, so that's how we met. That she's a local model. Hey Bunahula, how you going, man?
Hey, Bunahula, how are you?
Yeah, cool. So through a shared love of seafood and cocktails, we decided we're going to do this stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very good. It's just turned out it was the last stream for the year, the Christmas stream, which is perfect because Australians love seafood at Christmas time.
We do.
Yeah, I'm not lying when I say that. It's
We love a good feed.
Yeah, summertime Christmas. So have you made any of these before?
No, I haven't made any of this before, so I'm excited, and I haven't tried the blue Scampie Caviar. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
excited to try it. You forgot that in
I
your
did,
intro.
I
That's
did.
why I was like,
Okay.
you went through
Okay.
everything.
All right. So, this is insanely cool. So if you checked out on Instagram, cheers, mates.
Yeah, cheers.
You're doing really well with your Australian slang now posts. So if you're wondering what we're making today in the kitchen and the bar, that is it. And if you check on my Instagram, there were some really cool posts about one of the ingredients that I managed to get a hold of today, which is insane. It's really, really difficult to get a hold of because not a lot of places do it, but it's one of the best caviars I've ever seen, ever had. So check this out. We'll do a bit of a reveal.
An unboxing of the
An
caviar.
unboxing. This has now turned into an unboxing
It
channel.
has.
Okay, let's go to the prep can. Okay, prepare to be astounded by this caviar. I've never seen anything so pretty before in my life. So this caviar, which I've just opened this one previously, is a Australian Scampie Caviar. So Scampi are they're like a little crayfish.
I was going to say, what's a Scampie? I don't
Yeah.
actually know what a Scampie is.
So they're like a little crayfish, like a tiny little mini lobster or a big prawn, but harder shell. And they have these really long claws. So they're very long and very skinny, like not very meaty claws. They're like long. They look like surgical scissors. They're like tiny little skinny claws. But yeah, they're just like a little Australian native shellfish. And these are the eggs that they produce. And they are an insane blue color.
They're blue.
How's that?
That's so cool.
I reckon we try some. Have you tried like salmon caviar before? Or
I've
anything
tried
like that?
salmon caviar.
Okay.
I haven't tried blue
These,
Scampie caviar.
these are really similar, but very nice. Now I've actually got some very cool little spoons we can use here. This is a little caviar spoon, and I've got one as well. So these are that one I got from Debbie Oliver, the truffle lady, who I hope to get on the show at some stage, or at least her products. And this one's actually a hand-me-down antique that I got from my parents.
Oh,
It's really cool. Okay, so
nice.
we're gonna just try a little bit.
Yum.
So get yourself a little scoop there. Just have a look at this, chat. Go back to prep kitchen here. Look at those. The focal length on this is really trash.
Yum.
They're just beautiful. Tiny little salty fish eggs.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They have like a really fresh, kind of refreshing flavour. Yum.
Cool.
Yeah.
First time trying the little Scampie Caviar.
Yeah.
Did you want to try some too?
Do you want to try some?
Soon? Okay. Got a bit of behind the scenes going on here today.
Yeah. What
but they're
else would
really
you
good.
have them with as well?
Oh, so we're gonna make some really nice little salmon sort of toasts.
Yum.
Right? And we're gonna put that on top. Really good. So, we're gonna start with this one.
Yum.
and we're going to...
What type of bread?
So this is a focaccia style bread,
Yum.
which is what they call stone baked. So it's very rustic style, very hot oven. Just get my bread knife out.
You have lovely knives.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so can you, for me, let's cook together.
Ooh, I get to do something.
Yes.
I'm excited.
So hold on to this.
Yep.
And can you get some of this?
Yep.
Just enough to line the bottom of that.
Yep, sure. Can do.
I'm going to turn this oven on to maximum. And what we're going to do over here, I'll go to prep cam for a second. So I'm just going to take, we only need about this much. So nice rustic crusty bread, but I did want one that's going to have a soft center, which is why I picked the focaccia, right? So you see, very soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll probably take, you know what? I might start from here. So we're going to take about, like, what's that, about half an inch?
Yeah.
Half an inch, 2 centimeters?
Yeah.
Just like that. So what we're going to do with these is place them in the tray on that baking paper. And we're going to drizzle them with a little bit of oil and some salt and pepper, and we're going to bake them so they're like little crispy breads. Because I mean, you can buy crispy breads, you know, at the, or biscuits or something. You can do this on a regular cracker if you really wanted to. But I thought it would be nice on some nice homemade crispy bread.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many we got there?
I got 6.
Okay,
I had to think for a second.
If we do 8, then we've got enough for everyone to have 2. Because
Nice.
we'll save some for Love as well when she gets home. I don't know if you're watching Love, but there'll be some when you get home, I promise.
Where's she today?
She's working.
Oh,
working.
working on a Sunday.
Yeah, not every Sunday, but quite a few.
Good
And
girl.
if we love seafood, Love loves seafood more. So
this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is the perfect kind of dish. Yay.
yeah.
Yeah. This is what everybody wants on a Sunday, right?
Correct.
Sunday seafood feast.
Okay. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of oil on these. Oh, I'll go over to cooking cam so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. So just a little bit of oil, just like this. All right, not too much.
Yum.
Can you crack a little bit of the pink salt
Yeah.
and just a little bit of black pepper I can do. Maybe?
Maybe.
The black pepper's a little bit,
The black pepper's hiding.
yeah. Okay,
There we go.
so,
Thank you.
not a problem. In the oven they go.
For how long? How long are we
We're just going to put them in there. It's probably going to take sort of 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we just want them to crisp up. Just like a little bit toasted.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. So, then, I have another job for you.
Ooh.
Where did I put that? It's over here. So, big glass bowl. We're gonna park Mazzy over here.
Oh.
In there, we're gonna make the base for our salmon. So, I want some lemon, some dill, and some mascarpone. So this is a really nice cheese. You guys have seen this before. It's an Italian style creamy cheese.
Yum.
They use it to make tiramisu. That's the cheese, right? So I like it because it's got a mild taste, not too cheesy,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit nicer than just like straight cream. So a regular cracker.
That's like putting Pirellis on a Kia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Great
exactly.
analogy.
Yeah. You and I know, Platus, we're not going to use a regular cracker, but I'm just telling people if they're a little bit less adventurous and they don't want to spend the time making their own bread, they definitely can just use a regular cracker. Okay, so this is the base.
Yum.
All right, I'm just going to put a good dollop of the mascarpone in there. Okay, so I'm going to chop up some dill for you. Just taking the leaves off.
Not the stem?
No, I don't want too much of the stem. You can use it if you shred it up nicely.
Yeah.
I probably will later. But just make a little ball out of it. Should actually show everyone what I'm doing, hey. Production assistant, could you switch? Yes, excellent. Thank you, production assistant. I appreciate it. I listed myself as my own production assistant. All right, so I'm just really shredding this, right? Really fine. And again, you're using that little claw-shaped cutting method.
So you don't chop your fingers?
So you don't chop your fingers.
Which I've done many a time.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. Will see me cut my fingers many times. That's why he's laughing.
She just had me throwing out because there's
Too much blood.
We're trying to cook.
Okay.
Don't tell them.
All right. So in goes a generous serving of dill.
Yum.
All right, because what we're making here is a dill cream. So can you put a little bit of that pink salt and pepper into that and just start mixing that together?
Can do.
While you're doing that, I'm going to add a little bit of lime juice. From about half a lime. These are fairly juicy limes, not very, very juicy, but juicy enough. You've got about a tablespoon there, chat. I'm going to switch you back over to Mazzy on the cooking cam. So you can see what's going on, maybe. There we go. This is my one clean hand. All right, so you guys can see Mazzy is going for gold. Right,
You and your one clean hand.
So far, Mazzy, we are 60% no that you will not be shocked by mayonnaise.
The audience knows me too well already. They're
You
like,
knew about the mayonnaise. Tiramisu has cheese. Yes, POTUS, it does. It is a very creamy cheese. So it's not a not like a cheesy cheese.
Nah.
It's called mascarpone.
Yeah,
it's
good.
more like cream. It's only just a cheese, basically. And you've actually been sharpening your knives, POTUS. It helps a lot. That is excellent news. I'm very happy about that. It's it does help, honestly, because then the knives do what you want them to do, not what, they don't get confused when they're trying to cut through stuff. So that's the biggest thing.
well, it's 80% preparation, right? To do a job, spend 80% of your time preparing.
Correct. Right. So while Mazzy's doing that, I'm just going to just take some skin from this lemon. Just little bits, because we're just going to shred those up. Okay. And we'll put those in that cream as well. So now you can imagine all that nice citrus from the lime. We've got the lemon pieces,
The zest.
delicious zest.
See, it's not a hard cheese. It's a soft cheese.
It's not even a soft cheese.
Yeah, it's not
really,
even a soft
it's really
cheese.
a cream.
It's a creamy cheese.
Okay. In goes the lemon.
Yum.
Okay. And that, if you stir that together, should be a delicious base. And what we'll do is we'll spread that on top of our
Of our biscuits?
of our biscuits. That'll be the start of that.
Yum. It smells good.
Okay, we'll do a taste test.
Ooh, thank you.
No problem. All right. So we're taste testing here. I think it needs a little bit more salt.
A little bit more salt.
A little bit more salt.
Smidge.
Delicious. So far, Mazzy has demonstrated knowledge of tyres, autos, and that prep is important. What a gem.
I know,
I agree,
right?
POTUS. Only the best friends on this channel.
I'm glad you've been paying that much attention to notice. Thank you. There we go. I think that's about ready. Oh, from the fish girl.
Yeah.
Shout out to the fish girl that got
Shout
the
out to the
caviar.
fish girl.
Thank you so much. I hope you're watching.
Okay. So, on Instagram, I really want to share this. Here we go, copy profile URL, that's what I want. So, if you want to see the amazing person who got this caviar for me, that is the Fish Girl. Give her a follow because like the caviar is just the start of the amazing seafood that she has on her Instagram. So really, really cool.
Checking on those,
Yeah.
making sure they're okay. I could
They're
start
not
to
burning
smell
yet?
themselves.
No,
a bit worried.
perfect.
No,
Okay,
they're
cool.
good.
All right, so
Wait.
on top of the bread, and we'll put the cream, and then we're going to put some salmon, a little bit more cream and dill, and then the blue caviar.
Yum.
It's going
That
to be
sounds
amazing.
perfect.
It's going to be amazing.
Can't
So
wait.
I do have some smoked salmon here, which I'm just going to open up.
Smoked
Apparently-
Tassie salmon.
Yes.
Nice. Sticking with the Aussie theme.
Yeah, actually, it's interesting. When I was talking to the Fish Girl, she was talking about how, like, I was telling her what we're going to do today, and she was saying that like the oysters at the moment are not their like premium, and that we should be eating oysters in colder months because the oysters get better the colder the water is.
Didn't know that, so they're more of a winter kind of food than a summer kind of food.
Yes. So I might talk to her about that, and we'll see if we can get the Fish Girl on the show.
I think you should.
Yeah. Okay. Smoked salmon.
Yum.
So, with this one, we want to make it really pretty to put on top of our little, sort of
Biscuits.
biscuits.
Yeah.
So, let's get a plate. And while we're chatting, wasting time here, we can work together to make these little salmon rolls. Just some beautiful little salmon parcels there.
Is everybody watching me struggle to do this?
Yeah, everyone's watching. The whole world is watching.
This is great. I forgot again. I'm trying, everybody. Trying. Right. I'm just going to invent my own one. It's fun.
That's fine. That's what cooking's about.
Yeah. That's right. I got this.
You saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Good job, Bunahula.
I saw everything. Thank you very much. The room didn't see anything.
There was nothing going on here. We just found these. They just arrived.
I feel like Maisie is self-censoring dirty jokes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I totally am. You're all got onto me.
It is.
there.
It is an adult channel. You're allowed to make dirty jokes, but it is a pretty.
I didn't know how dirty I could be on your stream.
Yeah. Not dirty enough that you're going to get me banned by Bezos.
Exactly. See, hence
Yeah.
I'm self-censoring.
Yeah. Okay, so we go over to our.
So many unfinished sentences. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I have many unfinished sentences.
We go over to our cooking can. You can see these beautiful little crispy biscuits we've got now.
Yum.
Lovely. All right. That's what we're talking about. So we're going to let them cool off for a second, otherwise they're going to melt the cheese, which we don't want.
True, I didn't think about that they'd have to cool off a little bit, otherwise the cheese would just slide right off there, wouldn't it?
True that. So in the meantime, I think to garnish these as well, I'm just going to take the pith out of the middle of that lime. And I'm going to do really thin slices of lime. And when I say really thin, Chad, I mean like we're going really thin.
Wow,
Right? Like see-through level thin.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's translucent level thin. So am I putting them on the salmon?
Yeah, just maybe. Oh, we'll just keep them to the side because we'll do
To
some
the side.
actual.
Well, you cut that so well. I don't think I've ever cut anything that thinly before in my life.
So, would you like to, Mazzy,
I'd love to.
with a little knife? I just want you to just spread some of that cream over the top of each of those breads. And while you're doing that, I'm going to prepare the dill and get our caviar out.
Spreading the cream on the bread.
Correct. No innuendos to be had there at all, chat. It's fine.
None.
Okay, so we got that delicious caviar. Everyone can see what Mazzy's doing. Legend. Camera angle's good. Thanks, production assistant. You're welcome.
You're doing awesome.
Yeah. What do we call him, chat? We call him Greg. Greg, the production assistant that doesn't exist.
Greg.
Yeah. So again, I'm just taking just the leaves off this dill because we want it for a garnish. We just want it to be the pretty parts, but we are keeping the stems. Don't throw your stems away because we're going to use them a little bit later when we shock Mazzy with mayonnaise.
I'm excited to see what mayonnaise is made out of now,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Everyone is. I maintain if people knew what mayonnaise was made out of, like more people would make it at home because it's easy, and less people would eat a lot of it because it's crazy. So, just putting it out there. Okay, how many of these have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, we are one short.
I wish I could count, like, at all. That would be amazing. Okay, I have 8 sprigs. Delicious. What do you reckon, chat? Good guest host.
Yeah.
Amazing job here, cooking in the kitchen.
I know, I feel like I should have studied and like done a little bit of cooking at home before I came.
Okay, so on top of each of those, put a little salmon.
A little one of these. Yum.
They're looking good already.
They are.
So again, you can make these ahead of time. I always thought mayonnaise was just general knowledge. Apparently not, Proudmore, because I absolutely shocked Honeychurch with it last week. So now it's like a rolling joke. Because apparently people really are shocked by it. It might just be common knowledge for people who like have learnt it, but it's one of those things that if you don't know about it, you just don't know.
I don't
know. Yeah, so we're gonna initiate some more people today into the mayonnaise Noah's Club. Cool. So I'm just gonna put a little sprig of this just on the side, I think, just like that.
That's pretty.
Do you want to grab a couple of those
and
we'll work together?
Pretty.
So just off to one side, I think is best. Bit of lopsided aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. It matches my personality.
Yeah, mine too. I never claimed to be normal.
Normal's boring, right? And define normality.
Correct.
Nice.
Okay, and then with the lime. Lime, I think we nestle just next to it there. Just next to the dill. These are looking very fancy.
Need to cough.
Yeah.
Dying in the kitchen. Sorry, I was trying to hold that in for so long. I was like, ugh. I was like, you can't cough.
Okay. Do you want to do the honours with the caviar as well?
Oh, how much am I putting on?
So I'll show you.
Yeah.
I reckon we do like a decent spoon, right? Basically like this. Okay, and just nestle it at the top there.
Cute. I can do that.
These look classy. Classy, chat. These look very classy. I'd just like to point out like the color and the consistency of this caviar. It is insanely good.
Yeah.
Definitely show some love and go follow the fish girl on Instagram, please.
It's amazing because there's different shades of blue, and I don't know if they're getting that on the camera, but like there's light blue, there's dark blue. That's what's super amazing about it.
Look at the different colors in there. You can definitely see that, right?
It's super pretty.
Just insanely pretty. It's like little sapphires, right?
It
That's the color. It's literally like looking at a sapphire. And for people, caviar is an interesting one because there's so many different ones. And this one's, it's not cheap. They're about $95 for one of those tins, right? Caviar is always expensive, okay? But it's not the most expensive caviar. Has anyone ever heard of the most expensive caviar?
No.
So you know, you get like the traditional Russian caviar, the sturgeon caviar.
Yeah.
So it's made from the eggs of one particular fish, the sturgeon.
Yeah.
That's the traditional caviar. The most expensive one is an albino sturgeon caviar. So you've literally got to find an albino fish to get it, and it's like
Really?
it's like a golden color.
Wow.
It's insane.
There is your caviar.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll put that back in the fridge for the moment.
Yum.
But that is basically our first dish done. Let's try one.
Yum.
Delicious. So just get a bit of that lime on there. I don't know if you actually want to eat that.
Well, I was going to say, how do you do? Okay, I was like, I was still going to eat my lime.
You can eat the lime.
Yum.
That is so good. So Dee Proudmore just said, I wonder if you could do an entire dish of little spheres. Caviar, finger limes, spherified food.
Spherical, a spherical. A little bits episode like in Rick and Morty.
All right, okay.
You should do a little bit.
Okay. Okay. It's going on the fridge.
Yeah.
It's going on, where did I put my...
I just put that Rick and Morty episode, like Rick and Morty seasons up here. Like,
It's going on the fridge next to the butter chicken, popcorn chicken note there.
Spherical ice cubes, yes.
Sphere food? Hey, I've already got spherical ice cubes.
Are you grabbing one? Yummy. So good.
Spherical ice.
That's so cool.
We're halfway there, chat. We're halfway there.
And that's a circle ice cube. That's the best.
Yeah, I got the big rocks as well.
Whoa, that's insane.
Big chonkers.
They're big chunker ice cubes. I love it.
Big thick boy ice cubes.
damn, that's awesome.
I know, how good is it, right? It's very similar to the dip that I make, right?
That dill.
Except I put jalapenos in mine.
All right, I'm gonna put 2 away for love.
Got smoked salmon.
It's perfect, right?
It's amazing.
Okay. So 2 are going in the fridge for love. The other 3 are for us.
Yay.
Because we're hungry, chat, okay?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right.
Announcer voice coming next week. Do you have balls for this cooking show? I like it.
Definitely, folks, definitely.
We all do.
Dee Proudmore has shared a wiki for spherification. Okay. All right.
What's my deal? So good.
Thank you.
No problem. They must be eaten.
They must be eaten.
It's mandatory.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. You can watch me stream on Twitch, catch my videos right here, or check me out on Instagram. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.